mean. When I speak, better listen to me. If I had to repeat, you repeat. On my hits, I like money to me. And believe me, I keep it a scene. Cause I'll go the road I know. They won't.
Art of war, taught him lacking. Martial art is no partial passion. Demon magic, master's blood is my hugest factor. Try to cut me, he's steady slashing. Need shit in sword, but it doesn't matter. I'm finna heal like it never happened. Human race is the weakest faction. Last 100 years I was beating asses. Looking for wrath, I found evil faster. Speak every week like a preacher pastor. Sneaky bitch, I'll seize your laughter, eat your flesh and clean the casket. Easy meal, I'm easy snacking. Easy meal, I'm easy stacking. Easy kill, I'm easy packing. Bitch, for real, I'm really macking. Really bout it, really caught it. Like just remember, moves I made your boy a menace. Sorry, Red Goku, you finished. Should've turned demon, I meant it. Third in line for the Senate. Slashing my throat, I replenish. I'm not feeling damage. I kick it like hammock and open your bandage. I'm killing your famine. I'm smoking your friend. I'm out before sun up. I'll see you again. Sight? Well, it depends. I just might kill you precautions, but Hashira stopping our plans. Don't give a damn. Fuck is you saying? I'm fucking sliding. I'm slicing. He no longer stand. I never care about the weakling's demands. Fucking his life, I'll be gone with the wind. If you get strong, you might see me again.
I'm in a horrible league. You think that you're fucking with me? When I speak, better listen to me. If I had to repeat, you repeat. On my hits, I like money to me. And believe me, I keep it a scene. Cause I'll go the road I know. They won't. I'm in a horrible league. You think that you're fucking with me? No. When I speak, better listen to me. If I had to repeat, you repeat. On my hits, I like money to me. And believe me, I keep it a scene. Cause I'll go the road I know. They won't. What would I wouldn't do? Lose to a bitch like you. Better lose that attitude. Scary hours hands had to move. Your little just didn't have a clue. And you check out line when a bag you do. I told you what would happen if you did what you had to do. Demon I was ready to grab a few. I told you motherfuckers on the Babadook. A bandicoot, but crash like a bandicoot. But a hand thing, a cortex, nigga that's forehead. Signs, Rennie, Zenny, forehead. Rock Girl Scouts got no time for this shortbread. Demons ride, we don't fuck with your Corvettes. Full of strings if you tight as a corset. Grub huff when you up in my doorstep. Demon.
Oh, hi, Shin. Sorry. I went to go get water. Sure.
You don't want to die, bitch, you bleeding. Oh, I got you like, bitch, I'll get it. I've been to hell and back and gave little Nas some dap on the way up. Thunderclap. I'm the Undertaker with a thunder act. Take a Hail Mary, then I run it back. I want all the smoke where your gun is at. Bring that real heat, not no rubber cap. Let me show you something little underground.
I'm pretty tired. Like I was talking about last stream, it's been a long week. I'm trying to adjust to the new situation I'm in.
Okay.
Not handling it super fucking well.
Well,
Especially given that, like, there was really no conversation about it beyond my wife getting the new job and then going, I'm gonna keep my old job too.
oh,
Like, there was no discussion. It was just, she made that decision, and I have to deal with that. I understand her logic behind it. Provided she can handle it financially, it's not a bad idea. But given that I had no input on the matter and now I'm finding myself sans a wife for more than like a couple minutes at a time, Monday through Friday, and honestly into Saturday morning because she passes out on the couch when she gets home. So I'm soloing childcare as well as chores all week, and it has been mentally and physically taxing. Add on to that my frustrations at having to skip my family reunion today because of this fucking bullshit weather. So I made up for it by stress eating and creating my own little family reunion-esque potluck by cooking Kirkland grade giant fuck off hot dogs with like all of the fixings and deep fried Oreos, and then drinking like half a bottle of homemade mead. And then after I had done my stress eating and drinking, I remembered, oh right, I'm supposed to do an art stream today, fuck. So here we are. We're gonna be trying to get a sort of a finalized vibe going with this TikTok doodle I did today. To the best of my abilities.
not gonna lie. would love to help. I would love to try and give you some advice, as you know, I always like to give advice. But one, I don't know anything about this situation, so I'm not, even though I'm not the leader of any kind of fucking situation.
I mean, I told you what there is to know about the situation, in all honesty.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'm getting to it. Even though I do not know anything about the situation of raising kids or anything, but in another sense, I like where my balls are, so I have no point of the next conversation. So, how are you?
Like I said, tired, fighting off a food coma, and a little bit drunk. Debating cracking into this bottle I picked up today because I was in a fuck it.
Yeah,
So things are going wonderful by the sounds of it. Yup. Hi, stars.
Yeah, please don't do that. Stress eating is one thing, but stress drinking does not take you anywhere nice.
I mean, I can still enjoy a lovely beverage while I'm stress drinking. I'm very proud of the mead that the mead that I had today. Is one of my my most recent one, and it was fan-fucking-tastic. I am very proud of this mead.
Yeah, stress drinking's alright when it's, Pepsi Max, water, something orange juice. Alcohol, not really.
This is Wisconsin. We make stress drinking a national or a statewide pastime.
Well, and it's stereotypically known that certain ethnicities only eat chicken, but if you say that to them, they'll fucking smack you in the face.
As most Wisconsinites will be like, oh yeah, I drink. We literally are ranked the drunkest state in the nation. Like I'm pretty sure we beat out every other state and several European countries.
Cool. Well, let's take it another round. Do it, and I may kill you. I will not let you stress drink. I understand the situation you are in, and currently is not in your favor.
Alright, what if I just drink to enjoy this nice, expensive bottle of whiskey and keep stress out of it?
Then you're just lying to yourself.
You don't know that.
I do when you say it like that.
You're not my grandma.
I don't want to be. I like once again, I like my balls where they are. Unless your grandma has.
Trying to think of how I want to go about this one. I'm not super sure. No, honestly, like, if I weren't already, like, fighting off a nap and fairly certain I would be struggling to sleep well tonight because of, like, my current physical state, I would probably crack into this bottle. I came up here fully intending to have, like, a glass.
Well, now you came into my server, and I'm fully intending to tell you you're not allowed. Whatever you do out of my server is up to you, but I tried.
Fair. We'll save it until after we've done some stress doodles. We've vented a bit. No, honestly, today was... I don't know. Today was kind of a culmination of all the stress of the week. Like, I feel a little bit bad, but, like...
You're allowed to have stress. You shouldn't feel bad about it.
I also feel like I'm allowed to be a little upset with the situation, given the previous point of there was no discussion. I was told what was happening and expected to just deal.
That's something I'm not going to put my thoughts into, but... Because once again, I like my balls where they are. But...
I feel like most men like where their balls are.
Yes, I know, and Julie knows where I like mine, and she will not let them be there if I start talking.
should
But
probably
yeah,
do this from the base up, actually.
but yeah,
Let's all just be
you're
high fishy.
how dare. But yeah, you're allowed to. You're allowed to be angry and upset and happy and whatever emotion you want to feel in any situation. It depends on if you're doing it at the right moment.
I mean, I don't think there's a right moment to feel emotions, you know?
Well, yeah, if somebody's getting married, you're allowed to feel happy. I think you should either feel happy. If somebody's passed away, sadness is definitely the way to go.
It's just one of those. I mean, that also depends entirely on who died. What was your relationship with them, or who's getting married?
Well, yeah,
what was your
clearly.
relationship with them?
I'm thinking from the side of general things. Obviously, if you didn't like the person and they died, you would throw a party for them. But
It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things of like, I understand the utility of the decision. I acknowledge that as long as she can handle doing what she's doing currently, it is probably going to end up being a net positive.
yeah, I know,
but like,
oh, I love where my balls used to be. But yeah, but the thing is, it's great. Like if she can handle it, is one thing.
you were
If
hungry.
you can handle her, if you can handle it, is another.
Yeah, that's the other issue. Is like,
And to be honest, she should have considered that. I don't really hear it.
like it's not a permanent thing, theoretically.
Oh, I thought I was Julie about to fucking put something in the chat.
No, she's passed the fuck out.
No, it won't stop her. I'll say something stupid and she'll turn up.
Just wakes up like Shin's talking shit. Time to hit
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah, like a relationship should be 50-50. If she was going to take a risk to the relationship where she was going to take more time to do more job, to take a second job, to a point where you would actually have to risk more emotional thought on like dealing with your family. Maybe not be the right words I want to say it, but like if you have to put extra effort in making sure the kids are fine and this and the other, that's gonna be emotionally taxing, and it will be. But if she didn't talk to you about that first,
Like, she talked to me about getting a third shift job, but I was under the impression that it was get a more stable third shift job so that she's able to like get consistent hours and get a handle on her financial issues, so that particular burden is less so on my head than it has been in recent months. And you know, I was on board with that. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's a good idea. Sucks we aren't gonna see each other as much, and I'll, you know, be more in charge of like care of the kids and shit. But then the factor of keeping the first job was kind of a fucking monkey wrench in that whole idea for me. Because like that added on the factor of, on top of solo parenting the kids, that means I'm also solo manning the chores and like the housekeeping and shit, which it turns out is really hard to. You ordered $220 worth of Cheesecake Factory for your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Oh, that's right, you popped in chat and said as much yesterday. Happy birthday. $220 worth of Cheesecake Factory is quite a bit. Actually, maybe not. Cheesecake Factory is expensive for what it is.
Have you voiced these concerns to Julie?
Yeah, man.
And what she said about it? If you don't mind going into it.
Essentially, that it's not permanent, and that she acknowledges my feelings on the matter, and that yes, it's an adjustment period, and da 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 da. But like, she's, you know, kind of locked in on the idea, given that it is a surefire way to ensure that she can both cover her end of bills and also gradually pay off her extensive debts. He's just coming in to chat Dookie. This is, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to maintain a positive mind state with it, but this week was rough.
Like, yeah, she says it's not permanent, but at the end of the day, it's going to be permanent currently until it's not, if you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's not what permanent means, but I do understand what you're saying.
Like, it's like, I mean, like, it's not permanent as in it's going to be forever, but it's currently
It's going to be an issue in the present.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the idea of, like, it doesn't feel like forever, but, like, it's not going to be forever, but it feels like it is.
Yeah, this week felt like goddamn forever for sure.
But,
in all seriousness, that sucks. Personally, you don't have any input on the situation, though, but hopefully things end up improving. I mean, I'll probably acclimate eventually. This is the first week of dealing with this on my end.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know. I have no idea what the fuck that word means.
Huh?
I don't know what the fuck that word means.
What word?
I don't even know if I can fucking say it.
Acclimate?
Yeah, that one.
Get used to? Like, it's an adjustment period, I guess, is Julie's argument.
Like I said, dude, I obviously I don't think Julie would ever do anything to like do this to you on purpose. But like I said, I have no like all jokes aside, I don't have any kind of situational opinion on this because I just don't know. Because I could say something and it could be a whole different thing that I know about. I'm not saying that you're lying to us or anything, but
how dare you accuse me of lying? Kidding.
Shut up. But maybe communication was missed in some part of that. Maybe Julie could have worded it better. Maybe there was something you could have done better. I don't know. But let's just hope what she wishes to fix gets fixed more earlier than she needs it to be.
Yeah. I can agree with that sentiment.
Anyway, let's focus on some positive stuff.
Positivity. Positive stuff. My homemade cherry mead fucking slaps.
Nice.
It was aged using oak cubes and vanilla extract, and it tastes magical. I'm very pleased with it.
Oh, by the way, I found a dude on TikTok that's like very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes on Reddit and he reads like D&D horror stories.
Interesting. Oh, I've heard about D&D horror stories.
Like, some of the shit, man, I swear.
Eh.
Like, fucking hell. There was one where, like, there's like 17-year-old kid wanted to play D&D for the first time, and she had a character and everything, but this 26-year-old DM changed her whole character to make her backstory basically make it look like she was a whore for her whole life.
Yeah, there's a lot of DMs that like do non-consensual like sexual shit with their players' characters. I mean, I guess not a lot, but like I've seen plenty of stories in that vein. There's a lot of DMs that kind of utilize D&D as a means to like play out whatever their play out whatever their fucking like unique fetish is.
There was one where I was like, this person was just like,
No, I should do this in a
like,
separate layer.
there was one where there was like this person who was like, oh, I'm gonna do some D&D, and they had this character, and then this D&D and this dungeon master had to like step out for a bit, so they had like a guest DM, and because this character was like an orphan, so like obviously the DM had like reign over what the hell they wanted to do with them.
Uh-huh.
But when the guest DM showed up, they had like this character like go to a brothel, end up having like sex, and then after they had intercourse with them, the DM basically used was basically voicing as the hooker, and basically made it where the character had sex with their long lost mother.
Gross.
Like the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's not super cool. Like that's something you would discuss with the player beforehand, and like
And then,
make sure that they're okay with something that fucked up.
And then when they went to the actual DM and went, hey, the guest DM did this. This is pretty fucked. What the hell's going on? And I need this, and this can't be what the hell happens to me. And the original DM basically went, I had better plans for you. That sucks that happened, but I don't want to rewrite anything the guest DM did because that's just disrespectful.
Disrespectful is making a player's character fuck their own mom.
Right! And like when me and Ash were listening to this, they were like, because the thing was, guest DM used my character to satisfy his fetish, satisfy their fetish. Me and Ash were like, we were like running down like different fetishes that we've known that people have talked about or we have seen, and we're like, yeah, like this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden he said that. Me and Ash looked at each other and went, yeah, we didn't expect that one.
No, that's a bit much. That's a bit much, homie.
There's retconning for a reason. Damn. Yeah. Fucking animes do it. Animes do it. Dragon Ball's been fucking synonymous for it. Dragon Ball's like blown up the moon like 4 or 5 times.
Seriously?
Yeah. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, the moon's been blown up a lot. Some people have come to the realization either the moon was wished back with the Dragon Balls over time. That particular Earth has multiple moons, or or the one that's more the one theory that people are most prominent to is
Excuse me.
Toriyama has a shit memory. Because he thought Super Saiyan 2 was Super Saiyan 3.
I mean, Dragon Ball has been going on since it's a fake moon.
Oh no, it's a real moon. Goku put a rabbit in the moon. Yeah, there was an evil villain in Dragon Ball that was like a rabbit, and Goku used his power pole, which is like a pole that really stretches very, very longly.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
The rabbit really like got a hold of the pole, and then Goku just told it the pole to stretch, and it stretched so far the rabbit landed on the moon. Which plains to see that the fact that the moon's been blown up more than once, people have theorized that rabbit's dead.
I mean, the rabbit's on the moon. It's dead already. Like,
Goku can breathing out of space.
Okay, and Goku's Goku. He's so dumb he probably doesn't need oxygen.
There's a few people who can breathe out of space. Vegeta can.
Vegeta is all muscles, no brain. Also doesn't need oxygen.
Listen here. Don't talk to my boy like that.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You know what other subjects I like?
Circled round me till light disappeared. How could I be wrong? I tried to help, I tried to lend a hand. You looked me
In with the actually. Also, Saiyans can't breathe in space. Yeah, there's a good show. Dropout called actually that's exactly that. It's just nerds arguing about nerd shit.
Oh, that's with Iffy, isn't it?
Yeah, Iffy Wadiway. The world's buffest nerd.
Literally. He's a funny bloke.
Oh yeah, dude's hilarious. Like, great comedian, super nerd, good show host. Dude's solid.
But yeah, saying like there's a lot of things Dragon Ball have retconned over the years, just because any amount of money, Toriyama just forgot that it happened. Like,
also, I don't know how long this stream is gonna go for, y'all, just as a heads up. Like, aiming for 2 hours, but as I was saying when we started this shit, I'm pretty tired, pretty tuckered out. It's been a week, it's been a day.
But yeah, like, Goku had like the most epic moment in Dragon Ball history when he went to go against Fab Boo and he basically stole him by going through Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, and then finding
Went
Super
against
Saiyan
who?
3. Majin Buu.
Oh, I thought you said Fabu, and I'm like, what?
No, well, Fat Boo. But
Fat Boo. I was like, did they
Yeah,
make
'cause
a
it's-
Boo
it's,
version called Fabu, as in like fabulous, but they had to pronounce it weird? Did they make Fabulous Boo?
do you know how genius Toriyama actually is?
I don't know.
The dude who woke him up the second time was called.
Wait, there's a second time Boo makes an appearance?
No. Like. Yes, actually, yes. Because Boo was awakened the first time. And then he absorbed. And then he turned into Super Boo. Because he was Kid Boo, and then he got turned into Super Boo, which is his strongest form.
Right.
And then he went to the world of the Kais. And one of the Kais, which was known as like one of the most jollier Kais, got absorbed by Super Boo and then turned into Fat Boo.
But he's even fatter than the OG Boo.
Same size.
Yeah.
And then Boo got trapped, got caught, and then he was awakened again. But the point is, the first person who awakened him was Bibbidi.
Bibbidi. And there was Bobbidi. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, I get it.
His son, Bobbidi, and then the monster being Boo.
You call that genius, I call that the same base naming conventions as naming everyone after musical instruments and food.
It's funny as fuck though.
Like, I thought that was clever when I was in grade school, and as an adult, I'm like, yeah, it's alright.
God, you really are tired, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm trying to enlighten you here, and you just throw them down like it's some kind of fucking...
Sorry. I don't remember if I gave this guy nipples or not.
Oh, do it now.
Power nipples.
Yes, kill them with your power nipples.
I don't think this guy needs nipples. After having done that, I'm like, maybe not.
What, the fleshy nipples?
Just give him hyper detailed fucking like steroid nips. You ever seen that? The dudes that like take way too much HGH and steroids and they just have like crazy long nips?
You mean Broly?
What?
You mean Broly?
Does Broly have really long nips?
In Dragon Ball Z? Yeah. They're practically the same size as fucking salami.
Ugh. I don't recall them drawing nipples on characters in Dragon Ball.
They didn't. They weren't even nipples. They were just brown circles.
They call me Gintoki, slim not stocky, let me show and jump on your leg in your body. Odd job, Gin, don't mess with my posse. If you touch my hair, then you will be sorry. Nah, bogey, nah, Nick Conner. I just say now, cause you're way too sloppy, got a silver soul. Shit or yasha, swing my sword and a man toe scatter. Gin Tama, not Kin Tama, to Shin Patchy, we need money. If cat good old cat sort of bring more trouble, we keep running. Pay rent, that's a waste of time. That weather girl, I will make her mind. You can beat me up and that's fair and fine, but if you hurt my friends, I'm prepared to die.
Look, slaying demons, that's what we do. If you feel with evil, then my plate is highly lethal. If you coming at my people, pray to God I never meet you. Ever mess with Nez, you can't go when I see you. I've grown stronger from that faithful day they found me. I train hard to hold my skills, the progression. My style like breathe the water, that mean you can never.
My brain died for a second.
That mean I'm slicing everything around me.
Yeah, it has occurred to me that all of my favorite anime as a child were all fucking tournaments, and I'm realizing that that was just a trope for shonen anime because it was an easy excuse to keep shit running for long periods of time. It's an easy formulaic thing to just keep rolling with. Or am I off base there?
They banked on you to. They banked on it to entertain people. Did it?
Yeah, definitely as a kid, yes.
Like even
It was
the
one of those things
freezer
that,
stuff,
like I'm even talking like Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu-Gi-Oh, fucking, like they were all tournaments. It was all tournaments. Like Yu Yu Hakusho, I rewatched as an adult, and I found out I had like 3 or 4 seasons, and then I watched all of them. And as an adult, I realized like it's literally just tournament after tournament after tournament after tournament. Like it's just each tournament has escalating fucking like shit at risk. Where it's like first it's sorry, I'll let you talk. I'm babbling. Go ahead.
Even the freezer arc is a tournament without you knowing. Because you go through all the enemies. Just the way the freezer arc was, it was practically a tournament.
See, but they had like other shit going on. They're like, we gotta find the special Dragon Balls. We're trying to save our friend's life. The planet's gonna be destroyed. Oh god, blah blah. And there's like lore drops and shit. Yu Yu Hakusho is legit just organized professional tournaments at different locations. Hi, Sean.
Yeah, oh, well, talking about Dragon Ball. Sup, Sean?
How are you? I'm not sure how I feel about this fucking my chosen brush at this point, but I don't want to go back and redo all this shit, so we'll just have to fuck with it as we go.
I think it looks good.
Well, thank you, Shin. I got spaced out there for a second. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Dude, I don't think anything you've ever done so far has been questionable.
I think most of my shit's questionable, honestly. But I'm also, like...
Sorry.
Pretty well known for, like, self-deprecation and general self-hatred, so...
Sorry, there's one thing that you've done that I thought, that I definitely thought was questionable, but I'm not going to get into that.
I know exactly what you were going to go with that there.
I love you, Munchie.
Love you too, buddy.
But
What were you gonna say, Shin? You said but and then didn't say words.
I'm sorry, I'm like watching wrestling at the same time talking to you. Yeah. There's a reason I nicknamed you Leonardo da Vinci. Because your art's just too good. Oh, you missed a part at the bottom. You missed a part at the bottom unless that was intentional.
I like rotated it and shit to kind of like align it better. Cause like when I initially drew it, the dude was like cocked to one side and like off center, and
so it's
excuse.
It's based on someone, is it? So which idiot made you feel like you needed a drawing like this?
This isn't based on anyone. I'm just saying this dude because like most of my drawings have been based on like my own emotions regarding like my life situation more so than like individual people. I haven't done a hit piece artwork in a while, actually. I used to do that a lot though. I used to like I have several drawings from my past that were explicitly like intended to be like talking shit on one of my buddy's girlfriends.
Find out.
Huh?
Did he find out?
Oh, yeah. I showed it to him.
This is what I think she looks like.
Like it was very specifically referencing a conversation, by which I mean a screaming match they had in front of me at a bar. So when I drew and posted that shit, he hit me up and was like, dude, that's amazing.
No.
It was like one of those situations where like it was such a fucking toxic relationship and like he wanted nothing more than to get out of it, but then every time he was about to get out of it, he had a change of heart and was like, well, actually I kind of love her. And it's like, bro, quit thinking with your fucking dick.
At that point, just fuck up for the last time and then just leave the house.
Here's the issue. He had to get a legitimately had to like call the cops on her several times to get her to fuck off.
Wow.
She would like show up at his house.
Jesus.
Uninvited and like try to force her way in. One time she did that while I was there. And she threw her fucking ID in the house as he was like forcing her out of the doorway. Just so that she had a legitimate excuse to come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy, eh?
Straight up psycho. She's one of the few women I've called a cunt to her face.
Well, if you want to get used to it, well, if you want to get that word out of your system, from over here.
Yeah, no, in the US, that's a big no-no word. That's a word that'll get me yelled at by my mom.
Well,
as an adult, mind you.
Well, if your country were a bunch of cunts, there wouldn't be such a bad situation now, would it?
The best part was I called her that to her face in front of an entire bar, which had the entire bar against me until I explained the situation, and all of a sudden they were all on my side.
Oh, yeah, I can see the cuntiness.
Yeah.
Queen with no shame. Believe my bro, but didn't mean to retaliate. Vanished from my home, death was creeping right along the way, alone inside a barrel. I was what they were scared of. The joint of Chief Merlin, we murking who wants to tear up. I'm so thug, I would pop you when the blaze lights. That means you'll get the guns when it shifts to daytime. I'm a power roaring like a lion. Don't even try to fight when Escanor gets a slice in. A human deity, smashing right through your dignity. You stupid trying to play with me. I'm hurting these enemies endlessly. You think you pick up a knife in this fight, then try to swing at me? Seriously, is that all you got? What a pity.
I'm like about to hit the phase of dicking with this without the utilization of the backdrop, but I'm not fully there yet, I don't think. Gotta love when people turn on you for the use of one simple word till they realize it's 100% valid. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, okay. So up until recent years, cunt in the US was like practically considered a slur. Like it had the same kind of weight. Like it was the equivalent of walking into a fucking... It was the equivalent of walking into like a pride a pride parade and using the F slur repeatedly.
Yeah, well, and then unfortunately, when the new age came along and recognized, oh, British people are actually funny, then they became all right.
It's, I mean, in a lot of spaces, it's still not considered okay, honestly.
Oh, well, guess what they are, Munchie?
Bunch of cunts.
Yeah.
I've been using the word cuck a lot lately, personally. I don't know why. It's just been like one of my favorite words as of late.
Sounds like you're trying to say. It sounds like you're trying to say cockerel, but you're chickened halfway out. But
I don't know if I follow.
And a joke at the same time. I'm proud of myself.
I don't know if I follow fully.
It sounded like you were saying cockerel, but you're chickened halfway out.
Cockerel?
Yeah.
What's a cockerel?
It's chicken.
It's a chicken? That's the word for chicken?
Like a male chicken. I'd say a rooster or a cockerel.
Oh, we just call them cocks.
Of course you are fucking one.
They're like, you know, rise when the cock crows type of shit.
I feel like my joke was very underestimated and I feel very upset.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there's more to that name than just cock. No, but I said I want to specify. I'm not using the word cock a lot. I'm using the word cuck a lot. Distinct difference. One's a chicken.
My joke wasn't known. No one's still laughing.
This fucking stupid bar. Yeah, I heard it correct the first time. Okay. Okay, this is looking pretty good so far. We're getting there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it started with my IRL D&D game. We started calling the members of the cults we're fighting in the Princes of the Apocalypse campaign like various elemental cucks. But you know, it's D&D. It's taking place in like a medieval era, essentially, right? So like naturally that kind of language is going to cause confusion with the NPCs. So we're like, well, hey, maybe not. I guess cuck probably existed as a word back in the day.
I don't know what the fuck happened back then.
I kind of want to Google this now. Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Here we
to
go.
Google.
The first Google of the day. Oh. Wow, Opera is just hanking my CPU. I need to switch to a different browser, apparently.
Opera's doing nothing but good for me.
It was fine up until this past week. I don't know if there's like an update that's fucking on me or something.
Probably.
What era did the term cuck originate?
Who was the original cuck?
From? Who was the original cuck? God.
Hitler.
Medieval times. So actually, fucking people in the D&D world should know the word cuck and shouldn't be asking us questions and just go, ah, yes, they like to watch men fuck their wives.
How dare you, you dirty cuck. How about thee?
Yeah, so like, you know, we got our asses kicked by a couple of these fucking cucks, and we ended up going elsewhere just to, like, you know, continue on with the actual quest that we had been assigned. And we're trying to explain to this like fortress leader, like, yeah, so we got into some scuffles with the fucking water cucks down the way, and they're like, the water what's? Cucks. What's a cuck? You know, it's like a colloquial term for when a dude likes to watch his wife get fucked by other men, and he sits on like a tiny little chair in the corner, and they're like, does the chair have to be tiny? I'm like, I guess not, but it's kind of part of the humiliation factor, right? My character's a gnome, so he goes, I mean, for me, I guess it would be like a really tall bar stool, so I have to sit there and kick my legs the whole time.
I can just imagine just like your little character just sitting there on a bar stool, just wiggling your feet, just going, you done yet? No, okay.
Unironically hilarious. Fuck it, I don't give a shit what anyone else says. And yeah. So that's just kind of had the word stuck in my head for a while, and then I made a Facebook post today for the first time in a hot minute because I'm pissed off about the state of my fucking country and the way people are reacting to it. Not going to go any further into that. The long and short being, I bitched about the situation and then called everyone who's okay with this shit a bunch of cucks. And then my aunt, who probably doesn't know what the word cuck means, fucking reposted it.
Well, at least she's on your side.
Yeah. One of the two on that side of the family are on my side. I'm kind of surprised. I expected the other one, who's gone full fucking like Kool-Aid, to be the one that was on my side, because she's the more educated and intelligent of the two. Oh wait, no. I'm mixing up sisters. There's 3 of them.
Oh, don't do that. That's how incest happens.
Huh? What do you mean the USA is doing wonderful right now? Nothing weird going on. Yeah, then we're gonna leave it at that because we're trying to keep politics out of this particular stream, because otherwise I'm gonna go on a 30-minute tirade.
To be honest, I'll probably join you.
Take it slow, bring it back to me. I'm on the road, but this path's confusing. No, I will avenge those you took from me. I hope you're listening, brother. Your life will not go so quietly.
Suppose we could get him like little nipples right here.
Why did you do it? Why did you do it?
He's very bony though. Like there's not much flesh there to have the nips.
Maybe that's the thing though. Maybe they ripped off all of his skin, bar the nips.
You're just fucking fully flayed except for your nipples. Those are intact. Just so they can clamp them. Oh, I have a fun topic. Well, fun for me at any rate. How familiar are you with various methods of torture?
Well, the British government, I know.
So like, I had a discussion about this online like years and years ago. I don't know why I know this shit. I guess just morbid curiosity or something along those lines. Cough, cough. Totally not a fucking... I'm totally not a freak that just researches torture methods for funsies. But there's one in particular that I came across that was like absolutely fucking just atrociously brutal. Like even like within the vein of like these are torture methods we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
The hell? Oh.
Like,
Sorry, I got...
Like, I know you, like...
Alright, so this one in particular consists of a log or two boats. Either a log is hollowed out or two boats are glued together with like slots cut out for your arms and legs. And you are stuck in it, and it's like glued together so that like you're just basically your head and your limbs are sticking out of this big wooden tube, right? And essentially they then feed you a combination of milk and honey,
Okay.
which is like basically a natural laxative.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I bet.
So they feed you a combination of milk and honey, and then dump your ass in the nearest bog. And, you know, naturally, eventually you're gonna have to shit because you're, you know, all full of fucking honey and milk and poop. And, so initially you're just sitting there stewing in your own excrement.
Lovely.
But eventually the log, I mean, both the log fills up, but also like you're in a bog. It's full of creepy crawlies and awful things like bugs and parasites and fucking just things that will be drawn to that. And you can't do anything. Like you're suspended in a bog with your like limbs stuck out at like weird angles because the majority of your body is trapped in this big wooden tube. So like you're just sitting there helpless, initially stewing and stuff, just being like ew, ew, ew. And then the bugs come and they like just eat you alive slowly over time. And like
even though this is gross, absolutely horrifying, and I'm probably gonna throw up later. Rather talk about this than politics.
Exactly. Like, I have yet to find a torture method more brutal than that.
To be honest,
Let me rephrase that. I have yet to find a torture method quite that demented. Plenty are more brutal.
I was about to say, like, even though not torturing, because technically you just die instantly, but the Iron Maiden's pretty fucking brutal.
Well, there's like one that splits you in half slowly over time. There's one where they stick like a pyramid up your ass and just let your body weight like force you to descend upon it over a period of time. Like, there's a lot of really fucked up ones, but like the shit swamp log one in particular struck me as like especially just messed up personally. The one with the rat in the heated bucket. Oh yeah, that one's pretty fucked up. Yeah, there's the bamboo shoot one too.
Oh, bamboo torture, where they put like a spike of bamboo in the middle of your nails.
Oh no, I mean that one's pretty bad. That one is pretty bad. They combine that with like they'll dunk your freshly bamboo shooted fingers in salt.
Oh.
But no, there's one where it's pretty similar to the rat one in that the intended purpose is to fuck up your internal organs. They put you over a bamboo shoot. Bamboo shoots grow very quickly and don't need a lot of stuff to like make growth happen. And so the bamboo shoot, over the course of several days or months, potentially weeks, I don't know, over a fairly short period of time for plant growth, but a fairly long time to be having it happen to you, grows through your body. How is this looking so far?
Torturous.
Have I scarred you, Shin?
I'm definitely thinking.
On computer. Liking what you see? We talk about torture all the time. Come on back.
Like, water torture seems to be fucking evil.
It depends on
Like
how it's
every-
done, because, like, you know, it's commonly described as just drippy droppies on the forehead. But in reality, it's more akin to they put a wet towel over your face and then dump buckets of water over that. Which, that's pretty fucking awful, because it's basically simulated drowning.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've always had an obsession with, like, this kind of fucked up and dark subject matter. Ever since I was a teenager.
By any chance, is one of your favorite movies Saw?
Like, yeah. And when it initially came out, I loved it, but, like, honestly, torture porn is kind of dead to me. Like, it got old real fast.
I wouldn't even call it torture porn.
It's, the original one, no, but, like, the follow-ups, yes.
How the fuck could you jack to that?
It's called torture porn because the explicit purpose of the film is to display as much gruesome violence without any real purpose behind it as humanly possible. That's just like a term used by people in the movie sphere, like the cinema sphere, for that, like, genre.
They fucking worded it weirdly.
That's exactly what it is. It's hand-picked, it's like handcrafted for people to be like, oh, dude, you see how fucking brutal that was? That was amazing and pure cinema, bro. Like, nothing wrong with that, but, like, I don't know, I got burnt down on it real fast.
Just calling it porn's the weird part.
You're taking it very literally is the issue.
Well, yeah, I know, clearly. Don't know how else to take it. Not up there, definitely.
It's like you read my mind with what I was about to say next. I don't know, like, I like gore and all that, but it's like, I think Saw got labeled as torture porn when, like, in later iterations of the series, the reasoning behind the, like, attacks and murders and traps and, like, the whole premise essentially became less justifiable and kind of dumb.
Because it wasn't, because it's not meant to be justifiable.
Well, the original one, the dude was like, the original dude,
well,
the original Saw Trap guy was like,
because the early game, John Kramer was like, there's a reason I'm doing this, because you're fucking up, and I'm gonna torture you, and I'm gonna make you torture yourself to recognize how much you're missing on your life.
Right. But, like,
people,
some of the things,
eventually
it turned into some dumb shit like, you smoke a pack a day, John. How about you smoke 1,700 packs and stab yourself in the lungs, John?
Yeah, because the people he was hiring weren't doing the job they were meant to do. They were finding unwinnable games. They were making unwinnable games just to torture people because either one, they had revenges that they needed to get, or they were wanting to do it because the bloodlust was just too good not to.
Another one that is qualified
that was against everything John Kramer wanted to do, because John Kramer was all about, yeah, you're gonna fucking hurt yourself, but guess what? You either die on your sword, and sometimes literally, or you fight for your life and get out of this, and you'll win life, and you will survive.
It sounded like you're upset that it got labeled torture porn because
not really.
No.
It's just the fact that people are saying that, oh, like, it used to be one thing, but now it's another because it got lazy, or like it's just filling with blood and that and all that's the shock factor. And it's like, you not watched the movie. The reason it's gotten to the point that you're talking about is because they made it that way, because the people he hired to succeed him didn't succeed him in the way he wanted them to succeed him.
Yeah, I'll even Google this shit in of origin of that term. Origin of the term torture porn.
Oh, I can't wait for Twitch to get you on this one.
More than gore, the meaning behind torture porn horror. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a full ass article. All right. Yeah. I mean, essentially, it's just a term generally utilized to refer to, like, as far as
I love the fact that what they show is the fucking first Chainsaw movie. Yeah, fucking
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is practically it. Like, they're just a bunch of hillbillies who just literally want to kill people and put them in and either eat them or depending on which one you look at.
Honestly, slasher flicks, like old school slasher flicks, probably qualify as well. But it's generally a term used by people that don't like the movies, at least in most instances. Other people just use it as like a genre definition. But like, I think it more so refers to, like, at least in my personal opinion, I think it more accurately refers to movies that are like, have the same level of violence and like gore as like a well done slasher film, but with the explicit caveat of they're not being like the slasher villain tropes of like this seemingly unbeatable, borderline immortal opponent chasing down the protagonists and like killing their friends along the way. And more so it's like some Saw shit, or like the Human Centipede, where like the protagonists are basically trapped and brutalized.
You want to talk about torture porn? Centipede, torture porn.
Yeah, Human Centipede.
That's torture porn.
For sure.
A dude who literally just makes science experiments.
For sure.
Just for his own bloody gain.
Yeah, I had no idea what that movie was when I was.
That's not bloody as in the British kind.
I watched that shit. I watched that shit when I was like 13, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Thanks, Netflix. Oh man, I made a sandwich before starting that movie too.
I'm glad it wasn't a hot dog.
Woo. Yeah, and I was eating it right at the. Have you seen the movie?
Oh, I caught it once. I was like, oh, this is a weird. Like,
so there's that scene.
Thing.
There's that first.
Oh, no.
There's that scene where like the.
You want to know where I go? You want to know what I caught? I caught when this woman woke up. She tried to run. The IV she had in her arm literally got dragged into her arm. She fell. She tried to rip it out. She did. She ran to a random car, and when she tried to smack onto the brake, onto the pedal so she can fucking reverse, she unfortunately stomped a fucking fetus.
I don't remember.
That was my experience.
I think that might have been a sequel, because the Human Centipede.
I don't know about a sequel. It was a fucking something though.
The Human Centipede I saw didn't have anything about a lady stomping a fetus, from what I recall.
Oh, that's what I saw, and it was disgusting. I'm trying to leave that one outside my memory bank. Thank you, Munchie.
Let's Google.
No!
I'm gonna get put on a watch list.
Don't, Munchie, please don't.
We'll take this off the screen.
worried. I'm literally like,
Human Centipede for sequence. Oh. Oh, the one that I saw wasn't the original, I don't think. I'm not seeing anything about a lady stomping a fetus. The one I saw, which was the 2009 release of Human Centipede.
oh, you got the 2009 release. I got the Mental Stability release, apparently. My mental stability had left the window at that point.
But there was a scene that, like, so I'm eating my sandwich, right? And as I'm eating the sandwich, there's this scene that comes on where, like, you know, they're all human centipeded together. They're all like fucked up and like in a, you know, just this horrific and bad situation. And all of a sudden the Japanese dude at the bottom of the pile goes, "Oh no, I have to shit." And I'm like midway through my sandwich as like dude starts to go, and naturally it progresses down the line of the other two people who are losing their minds because of what's happening to them. Meanwhile, this crazy German doctor's like, "Yes! Feed her! Feed her!" And I'm just like sandwich in hand like, what the fuck did I put on? Huh?
I might legitimately throw up.
Jack, you need to watch more like horror films, it sounds like. Gotta get you desensitized. One moment. Okay, I'm back.
My two favorite horror movies of all time, Munchie, are the very first Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Soul.
Okay, but the Human Centipede is where your stomach draws the line. That's confusing to me. I don't know. I guess to each their own. As far as like what they're willing to put up with.
That movie doesn't even, that movie franchise doesn't even exist to me at all in my life.
Human Centipede.
The only thing it traumatized me when I seen it.
Yeah.
Like I replaced that whole movie with the memory of the human centipede from South Park. And it just makes me laugh.
This is such a dumb episode. It's like,
want
you
me to
signed
eat
the contract.
cuttlefish? You want me to eat the cuttlefish, Stan? Okay, I'll eat the cuttlefish. Oh! It's like, fucking Cartman gets a fucking iPad because of it.
You know what's demented is I could actually see Apple doing something like that if there weren't regulations.
Not gonna lie, dude, ever since I watched it, I literally am fearful of every time I press accept all. Don't do
Horror
it!
can be funny, but just people doing dumb shit. Oh yeah. One of my favorite things in horror movies is cheering on the demise of like a hated character or like someone just being a dumb bitch. Have you seen Terrifier?
Another movie that I do not plan to watch.
Oh, but it's so awesomely gory. The practical effects are so good.
I legitimately caught clips of it, and it literally scared the living shit out of me.
It's such a good, like, it's like, honestly, I feel like it's the modern slasher classic. It's like so well done.
Like the one part that, oh god, the fuck, I have to relive this shit in my head. Oh fucking Jesus. The one part that the one part I love to forget is the part where she has this chick naked upside down and he saws her from top to bottom.
Yeah, dude, the practical effects in that were incredible.
Nah, I just couldn't.
I was watching that shit open mouth, just like, God damn, that's well done. Because like you could tell it wasn't CGI, so like they had to have like they did a really good job with the physical props for that. That was honestly like impressive as hell, just from like a production standpoint.
Originally, I couldn't watch horror films because I was so desensitized to them. I just couldn't. I was afraid of them. And one day, I was in college, and like these teachers' aides were in this like, there's one teacher's aide was like in this room where like the college kids go to like basically just escape reality, just like escape. If they don't feel comfortable socializing, they just go in there.
Yeah.
And he was like, if anyone talks about what the fuck's going on in here, you'll fucking regret it or something like that. And he closed the fucking doors. And like he asked us, he's like, we're playing Saw in here. If you want to watch it, you can. If you don't fucking open the doors.
Yeah.
This was him, another teacher, and a few other students. And I was just like, you know what? I'm like, no, I'm fine. And then like halfway through the school, I was just like, you know, I was like halfway through the break, I was just like, you know what? I'm kind of interested. Let's just see what the fuck goes on. And I opened the fucking doors, and all I see is this chick sawing her arm off. And then the teacher's aide's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I was just curious. He's like, you want to watch it? I'm like, not really. He's like, then shut the fucking doors then. So I shut the doors. I was like, yeah, I'm just not going to be around this. And I just left. And not thinking, one of the teachers went, oh, hi, Jack. And I'm like, oh, hiya. And they were like, how's your college day been today? And I'm like, kind of fine. It's like, kind of, is there anything I can help you with? And I was like, no, not really, just seen something. He was like, what do you mean you seen something? I was like, well, I was in so-and-so room, and they're playing a movie in there. And they were like, a movie? What kind of movie they're playing? I'm like, oh, some kind of horror film.
You narked on them?
I didn't mean to. I fucking forgot.
You're so traumatized. You were just like in the fucking headspace, and then someone
He
asked
was like,
what's
a
wrong.
horror movie. He's like, a horror movie. He's like, do you know which one? I'm like, from what I remember, I think he said something about a Saw or something. He was like, thank you, Jack. I appreciate you telling us. And I'm like,
You
okay.
motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Oh, trust me, the teacher's aide got at me. He was like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? And I was like, what? He's like, you told the headmaster, the deputy headmaster, that we were watching a horror film? And I'm like, so? He's like, I told you not to say anything. I was like, I didn't think it was a big issue.
You were explicitly told not to by a member of a person of authority. Of course it was a big issue.
Oh, trust me, I didn't think he liked me after that.
Probably not. He probably got reamed a new asshole by the fucking headmaster.
I totally fucking forgot.
It's
just that's how I was. That's how I was. I was just oblivious to shit. Still am, really, but not as much. Every time I'm in the room and that teacher's aide was there, he's like, he was always like, "Here, we're gonna be watching a movie in this room, and it's not a horror film. If anyone wants to know."
That dude had a grudge.
Oh, he hated me. And it kind of like bothered me for a bit, over a while, but the more I thought about it, because I have random sparks of memories turn up every so often.
Oh yeah, I have
the more I thought about it, I was just like, yeah, I kind of fucked up. Yeah, I kind of fucked up a little bit. I kind of did like rat on him and all that. But in the same breath, do you know how I could have? Do you know how that whole situation could have been prevented by him not fucking playing it?
I don't know. Personally, if I was a teacher, I could get the entire class in on like, all right, guys, who wants to watch a fucking like gory ass horror film? And all the kids are like, hell yeah! I would 100% be like, yes, we're doing this. No one fucking narc.
End of the day, he was betting on to be somebody. He was betting on being a frightening, like, person. He was betting on what he'd say would frighten all of us because, hey, I'm a scary teacher's aide. I can fuck you up. End of the day, he shouldn't have fucking did it. He should have abided by the law.
Also, you said this was in college?
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any issues with watching an R-rated film on a college campus. People in college are fucking adults.
Yeah, remember, you're like, I don't know what the equivalent, I don't know what the equivalent of college to us would be for you. I'm not that sure.
I mean, so for Americans, college is following high school, which would be the equivalent of, let's see, we stopped counting by numbers after 8th grade. So then
we stopped counting because your 8th grade is our year 9, and we stopped counting after. Some places stop counting after 12. Some places stop counting after 13 if they've got the budget.
Okay. So what do you guys call high school then?
I would not know. What is high school for you?
High school is years 10 through 12. No, 9 through 12, sorry.
9 through 12.
So for you, 10 through 13.
Because whatever you lot have, we're a number above.
Right, so for you it would be years 10 through 13.
So your grade 1 would be our year 2.
Yeah, because our grade 1 is following what we call kindergarten.
What you lot call kindergarten, we call nursery.
Yeah. And then before kindergarten we have preschool, which is basically daycare with learning.
But yeah, like normally everything stops at year 12, but year 13 is literally just is classed as like the year 13 is basically just classed as this is college without being college.
I guess my question is, what age are people normally when they enter college? Because where I'm at, people are usually like 18 or 19 when they enter college, at least traditionally.
Well, let's look at the chart.
You know, legal adults. People that are capable of watching Saw.
Right, so at year 12 to year 13. So year 11. So year 13s are like 17, 18. So
over here can be 16 to 19. Oh, okay. So there is a potentiality for someone who's way too young to have seen that film because of what that teacher did.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, we're doing mouse clicks for this.
Depending on the day, they could have been school kids who are like in year 12 or year 13, who could have been like going there for like either like a test period or just to do like something, and that's like a whole day. It's like a whole day thing, and they could have been over there and they're like, oh cool, we get to see a horror movie. We don't get to do this in school. It's like, yeah, there's a reason. You're too fucking young, you stupid tosser.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't like, and that's like my first instance of watching a horror movie. But over time, I didn't really bother about it, and then one night I got like on my YouTube feed like oh, things you didn't know about Saw, and it's like, okay. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna watch it. Maybe my like idea of horror may have changed. And then it got to, then I started watching videos like the history of Saw, the timeline of Saw, 10 traps that Saw used, that Jigsaw used that would be useful in real life.
10 traps that Jigsaw used that defy the Geneva Convention.
Yes. And then I did recognize it was like, I'm not bothered by these. Huh. So that's when I just found out that horror movies just didn't bother me at all.
Yeah, you can't stomach Terrorizer or Terrifier.
Oh, that doesn't even like cut the fucking mold of what the fuck goes on in my mind. Because I had this instance and thought, oh yeah, horror movies just don't bother me anymore. My mate Liam was like, hey, I'm gonna go and see one of the new horror films coming out. And I was like, alright, cool. And I'm like, what is it? He's like, it's the new It movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. And he was like, you want to come watch it? I'm like, yeah, chill. I will tell you, I have not even seen what the new clown looks like.
Are you not a fan of clowns?
And clowns don't bother me. That movie did.
What's wrong with the movie?
I wouldn't know. I know what the kids look like. I can tell you that much. Anytime that motherfucker came along with his circus of fuckery, I closed my eyes. I was scared of the whole thing.
Wait, was this the new movies from like recent years, or is this like the Tim Curry movie? Like,
no, new movies.
You just not like Bill Skarsgård?
I don't know. Something about that movie just absolutely fucking took me alive. And like, and after we came out, I was like, fuck. And then my mate Liam had the fucking balls to look at me and go, you want to come and watch the remake, the sequel with me next year? I'm like, if you even talk to me for 1 minute, I'm going to smack you in the face. He's like, oh, don't forget your poster, by the way. I'm like, dude, I swear to God.
He's like, come on.
And when the next one was actually going to come out, it didn't bother me that much. Like the trailer or anything, I didn't watch it or anything. And out of nowhere, my mate Liam texts me going, hey. Oh, hi Jack. I'm like, hi Liam, what's going on? He's like, nothing much. You busy? You busy next weekend? I'm like, not really. What do you want to do? Like, he's like, I'm going to see the new It movie, the sequel to It. You want to come and see it? I'm like,
100% success rate. Fake 'em out like a loser.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Confident I'm not losing it. Save the place in a shente. Place my piece and I'm moving it. See your king and it's checkmate.
I just literally text him back saying, "Fuck you."
We don't lose like get out, we bound to break new heights. Step down, these clowns ain't gon' move right. Rep proud, going loud, we don't lose sight. Bet down one round, we don't lose like get out, we bound to break new heights. Step down, these clowns ain't gon' move right. Rep proud, going loud, we don't lose sight.
Nah.
I think like I think my all-time favorite horror movie is John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, my mate Liam would love you.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's intense. Like, it's not like modern horror movies. It's all suspense. It's and the practical effects for days that are just immaculate. So good. Like, it's spooky. It's anxiety inducing. The monster is awesome.
If it says anything,
it's a classic.
I've not watched it, but I've seen like I've watched I forgot what it's called. It's not called Death Camp. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Dead something.
I got no idea.
It's like a YouTube channel.
Like Deathmatch?
No. Dead Meat.
I'm unfamiliar.
Oh, just type in Dead Meat on YouTube, dude.
Okay.
Dead Meat, Dead Meat does like he goes through like horror movies and then like they counts the deaths in every single horror movie.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can get behind that.
He's been doing it for a while now, and I've watched and I've kind of like seen like most. He definitely advocates going, what you see on my videos, I definitely leave a lot of things out. I definitely like recommend you watching the physical movie and this, that, and the other. But I practically watched nearly every single. Like when I was in the era of watching him, I've watched a lot of horror movies just through his death counts.
Okay.
And I've kind of seen the John Carpenter's The Thing through him, but the amount of references I've seen to it, just like the one instant of like, there's like an alien or a plague or something that's taken over us.
The scene where the diabetes commercial man gets his arms ripped off by dude's chest.
Well, no, the part where it's like, there's a bug,
that's his
or
name.
there's a bug, or there's a mimic, or there's like this, that, and the other, like infecting all of us and trying to pretend to be us. We need to take a blood test to see if we're the real people that we think.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of a classic trope. Like, some of the most effective and classic horror stories consist explicitly of the premise of there's something that can look like us but isn't us that's trying to fucking kill us. And we have to figure out how to identify it.
So...
But then they fucked it up by making a fucking prequel like 27 years later. And it sucked. And it completely missed the point of the OG film.
They did not get rid of this thing. Weirdly enough.
I mean, I don't know if that, like, no one knows. That was kind of, it was left ambiguous. It's possible that they got rid of it in the original movie, but a prequel is like what happened before, because it was hinted at, I mean, not hinted at, it was very clearly displayed in the original movie that this thing came from a previous Antarctic station, a different research station had like dealt with it previously. And like, it's funny actually, in the beginning of the movie, they have a character running up chasing after, like, it starts off with like a dude chasing a dog in a helicopter and trying to pop shots off at it and kill it. And literally the beginning of the movie, within like the first 15 minutes, dude's chasing the dog approaches the camp of like the main cast, and this dude's coming up screaming, and I think Swedish, and he literally spoils the entire movie for anyone who speaks that language.
Wow.
And no one thought to make him speak a different language for like the Swedish viewing.
Oh, did they not do that?
No. So like so it didn't do great in the theatrical release in that particular country because the whole movie got spoiled right away.
This dog's trying to chase me, but it's not a dog, it's a thing.
He's like, don't touch the dog, it's a mimic, it'll take on your farm, it'll kill you all. And everyone in the theaters was like, what? Oh, god damn it. But you know, to the dumb American audience, we don't speak the fucking language, so we were like, huh, funny Europe words.
Thing is, they couldn't even do it the other way around, where it makes him where he speaks English, because Sweden speaks English.
Oh yeah, but they kind of had him. They could have had him speaking like, I don't know, fucking French or something.
I would say Arabian. Or Chinese, at least.
I guess it would have been hard to explain why he was speaking a completely unrelated language, because like the whole premise is that he was from like the. Actually, no. Yeah, in the prequel, they even made it to where everyone else spoke English, and that dude in particular just refused to speak English. And I was like, that's kind of fucking dumb. Like, again, the prequel did that movie dirty.
So, the prequel basically went, everyone can speak English except this one Swedish person.
Well, they're all Swedish.
Because...
Like, it's the... I don't remember what the... Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I have the country correct here. What country ran the first base in John Carpenter's The Thing?
I love the fact that you just got, like... the human centipede in the background.
Norwegian, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, so like the entirety of Norway had the movie spoiled for them. But then in the prequel that they released in like 2016 or some shit, and they didn't even like label it as a prequel, they were just like, it's The Thing, and they were like, no it the fuck isn't, eat dicks. But whatever. They just kind of made it a meme where like everyone at the Norwegian base spoke fluent English and preferred English except for that guy, the guy that survived. And then
some people are just like that though. Well, actually, I see what you mean, because then you just know who fucking dies and who survives at that point.
I mean, you know who dies and who survives right off the bat anyways. Everyone except one guy died. So it kind of because, like, there's no suspense either. It was like, it was a dumb prequel. idea
Well,
in
no,
general,
I'm saying
because
though,
like
if everyone spoke English, or even if it was just a whole movie where everyone spoke Norwegian, and it was more of a you just have to read the captions kind of thing.
yeah.
But but like the fact that everyone spoke English except that one guy, you just automatically then know, well, he's gonna survive and everyone else is gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, even then, like, it's a dumb premise for a prequel for a fucking suspense-based horror film, because what made the original thing so good was the fucking suspense, right? It was like, who's the thing? Who's been infected? Who's gonna fucking die next? What new horrific monster is gonna come from these people that I used to trust? Is Wilford Brimley infected? Is my diabetes man gonna die? I don't know if you get that meme. Diabetes. I'm Wilford Brimley and I have diabetes. But yeah, so then, like, I mean, anyone who's watched the original already knows that everyone in that fucking station, except for the one dude chasing the dog, is fucking dead. So then it turns into a game of, so there's no suspense anymore, and it just turns into, how did that body get in that particular position?
But I understand what you're saying, but in another way, it's like, you understand everybody except that one dude dies, but by making him the only one who refuses to only ever speak Norwegian, you know then it's gonna be him.
Right.
Where if you made everyone speak English, and maybe this dude can speak English, but like gets frightened sometimes, and he only speaks, and then at that point when he gets nervously whatever, he speaks Norwegian or something like that.
I do have more gripes than just that with this movie, honestly. Setting aside the factor of, once again, Hollywood decided to fuck up one of my favorite series ever. There's also the factor of, excuse me. No, don't delete that. They like completely redid, like, the whole idea with the monster in the first film was like, it was sneaky, it was subversive, it was like it didn't just reveal itself out of nowhere. It was trying to bide its time and waiting for a moment to strike, unless it knew unless it knew it was already gonna die if it didn't do something right then and there.
Like a parasite.
Yeah, kinda. And I remember several instances in the sequel where, like, it just fucking revealed itself for no good reason, cause horror, I guess.
Yeah, because like in the original one, like, you just didn't like if somebody left the room, you don't know if they came back as themselves or as the thing.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, that whole movie, until the point where the thing had to show up because it was trying to defend itself, you really didn't see the motherfucker.
At least until like the last stand, where it was like taking on fucking I can't remember dude's name now, and I feel bad. I'm terrible with actors' names though.
Sam.
Main dude, like the
lead.
The lead. Yes.
That was the thing though, like the thing was always in the movie and was never in the movie at the same time. Like, it was a Schrodinger's thing. Like, is it there? Is it not? You don't know until you stab everyone and find out. Some dude with a knife just going around going, no, no, no.
I mean, also, arguably, the thing is also stupid because, like, if all it takes is a couple cells for it to infect you and take over your body, it could just run around spitting on everyone and win. But I choose to not think about that because the movie slaps.
To be honest, you could like be the mimic. You could be that mimic. Choose to be somebody that no one knows.
Well, the thing is that it had to. I guess yeah, it could have done that because it absorbed several other people's physicalities.
Like,
Hi, Twiggy.
You could have done that and then joined.
We don't have the hail command anymore. I lost all of my data twice.
Twice.
Yeah, it happened the first time like 3 years ago.
Could have joined them as a rogue scientist that no one knew about, and then literally faked that this person who they've just met has a wicked allergy to something and just keeps sneezing on people.
How you doing, Twiggy?
Like, but I had kind of like a fan idea for I kind of had like a fan movie idea for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. On like kind of the origins of. Not really the origins.
Oh, thank you for the sub, dude. Hell yeah, I haven't had one of those in a minute. Appreciate
Not
you.
really like the. It's not really like the origins of Leatherface. It's just more of the origins of why he's the way he is.
Pretty sure there's lore for that.
No, there's shitty movies after the first one after that. Normally every movie has either three good movies, three bad movies, or just one movie. Leatherface has one good movie, and then the rest are shit. Because no one knows what to do with them. Their last name changes all the time.
Huh.
It's fucking dumb.
I gotta figure out what to do with the background for this shit. So I'm pretty happy with the body and like the lines. What do you think, Shin?
Great. It's awesome, dude.
Now that I'm looking at it, it's reminding me of the fucking Demogorgon a little bit in the face. And I feel a little about that. Because all the fucking all the ad tie-ins for the Stranger Things final season have kind of put me off of the series, but I'm rewatching it out of spite because I watched 4 seasons. I might as well see how this shit ended.
To be honest, just the way it looks like an art piece that a Xenobite would make.
Thank you. I've been debating buying the book that movie's based on.
Go for it.
I don't know how like similar it would be to the actual like movie though, and like I love that first movie.
To be honest, Hellraiser's another movie that had like a great first movie, and then the rest just go to shit.
The second one's good.
Is it?
I love the second one. Like, but beyond the second one, it's honestly not great. But I think that's because it's a series of movies that weren't initially intended to be Hellraiser, and then like the parent company was like, "Fucking make it a Hellraiser movie. Who cares if it relates to anything?" The remake was okay. Not great, but pretty good. Like, more passable than most modern horror movie remakes that I've seen.
Hellraiser, Hellraiser's got like Hellraiser's one of many movies or games that have like an iconic object that I'll never buy.
You don't want to buy a fucking lament configuration?
The lament configuration?
Yeah.
No. Because how much the lament configuration looks awesome. And a lot of other games and movies have iconic objects that look cool and awesome, that are known, but these objects are known to kill people. I go under the sod's law of my fucking luck. Knowing my luck, I'll go on Etsy, I'll buy one, and I'm fitting, and I just look at it and be like, oh look, it moves like it really does it like it does in the movie, and I end up solving it, and they actually are real, and I'm fucked.
Those damn Etsy witches selling real artifacts.
I don't trust
Charlie
myself
Kirk killed.
enough. I don't trust myself enough to know that whatever, if I get an element configuration and some bitch actually gives me an actual one, and I'm just gonna be fucked by.
What, you don't want to go to the fucking sadomasochist hellscape?
To be honest, not really. I've heard the weather's not good over there this time of year.
Yeah, but I heard the. Never mind.
Like, that's always what I go for. Just the sod's law of knowing my fucking luck. It's like knowing my luck, I'll get the actual one, even though I'm fully transparent, fully know the motherfucker doesn't exist. But just under the sod's law of my fucking luck.
Okay, what does sod's law
I'll get
mean?
one.
Am I just dumb?
Like, search it up if you're interested. At this point, you've been searching everything else up.
I suppose.
There's like a 90%. There's like a 10% chance I know what the fuck it means, and the 90% chance of the fuck I'm probably using the word wrong. I love your laugh, by the way.
Thank you. I've been told I cackle like an evil wizard. I had some chick back in like my early college days tell me to shut the fuck up because she hated how I laughed. Granted, back then I was much more stonery, so it was a lot more like shrill and high pitched. So I kind of get it.
Yeah. If some chick said, if my girlfriend at the time said, "Oh, I don't like your laugh. You need to shut up," I would have looked at her and went, I don't like your hair, but you don't see me complaining about you putting extensions in.
I probably would have been pretty sure that bitch did have extensions. That probably would have been a good comeback.
Of course they did, because around the time you went to school, every chick had extensions.
I mean, people still do extensions. It's.
I know it's more professional now instead of just going, "Ooh, look."
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, look at these extensions. They're so cool. I get to look like Britney Spears. No, you don't. You just look like a discounted Britney Spears who probably will end up whoring themselves out in later life. To be honest, in my opinion alone, I think you should like use that same brush you used, but like you put like shreds of blood in the background.
Yeah, but I want to have like Contrast. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this right now, honestly, but we can always, like, you know, we can always do a hue saturation swap later. If I can quit grabbing rulers at any rate.
All I know is that anytime you make an anxiety, like, emotional art like this, like you have done with the others, I'm warning you now, I'm buying them all.
Oh, thank you.
Because these are like Munchy originals. You should like when you make like a to be honest, you should have just renamed your channel Leonardo da Munchi.
I feel like that's a bit presumptuous on my part.
No, it's the same reason that why Eminem goes with the idea that he's a rap god, because people have called him it. It's not what he calls himself.
I mean, dude is legit like one of the greatest rap artists of all fucking time.
But yeah, but once again, he doesn't call himself that because he doesn't think so. But people call him that, so he just goes with it. To be honest, he's got like billions and billions of fans. You just have me. I'm the only one that called it.
I mean, nothing wrong with you.
Well, not a fucking whole lot of hold you. I just want to buy all your emotional paintings and just be like one of those fucking art people. And I mean, so when one of like my family or my mates come around and go, oh, that's cool, and I go, yes. You can see by the contrast lines that. And he really had this kind of emotion at this moment in time. You can really see what he did with his digital pen. And then just go, ooh, really? And I'll go, yeah, either that he was fucking horny. I don't know. Because there is many holes in this painting, that much. To be honest, if you're frustratingly horny and you draw this, then I don't even know what the fuck your fantasy is, mate.
I don't know, some fucked up BDSM shit I feel like would be the obvious answer looking at this.
Well,
not gonna lie, someone probably would look at this and go, this is obviously kink shit.
I still, to this day, I don't think I've ever in my life, like, embarrassed myself. Because I pride myself on not even being embarrassed. I just don't care about being embarrassed at all. But I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed about meeting, because I'm always anxious when I meet new people. And I'm always like worried I'm gonna weird them out or gonna do some kind of dumb shit. But I don't think I'll ever match the dumbness of the first time I met Julie. It's like, oh, this is a weird stranger. Oh, it must be Eric's friend. Oh, how nice. Like, oh, I get to see what Eric's friends are like. So what kind of kinks are you into? Oh, nothing. Cool. So you're just a pancake. Wonderful.
Pancake. He's just a little pancake. It's okay.
Like, I just can't believe the first time Julie met me, she found out what I'm sexually into. Still can't believe it to this day.
That's certainly an interesting introduction, I will agree.
To be honest, though, it's a way I would fucking do it, though. Like, an introduction to me, just, hey, sup? Hey, sup, how are you? Great, fine. Hey, what the fuck's this kink shit? I don't think I'm like. I still do have troubles thinking thinking about a lot of things about me though. I still can't convince myself I'm a decent person. But every time I talk to like Ash and Josh and you, saying if anyone ever verbally or physically laid a finger on me, that you lot would fucking go to the highest hells and fucking drag them down there.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I am still trying to work on thinking better about myself.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad for that.
FBI, open up!
Hi, Fishy.
Where is that referee?
Bruh.
He was trying to fuck on me.
Sup, fish?
How we doing today? Hydrate, man. I gotta refill my cup if you want me to hydrate. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Let me finish doing what I'm doing and save before I walk away. Knowing my luck after this fucking week. After those rolls last night. God damn those fucking rolls. Alright, save it. Let me refill my cup and I will fulfill that for you.
Pull out the heater, hits extended breaths, don't repeat her. When you step into my plane, I am the goddamn leader, and I weigh a metric, I ain't talking meter. If you step into the king, you better check demeanor. Or my shawty pull up and she know procedures. I'll flip so quick, I'm a different creature, and I still care, so don't be so eager. Say stop it, when I get up in my pocket. Looking for a clout for the profit, for the shadows, I'm a cop it, can't just block it.
I have returned with my mug of law.
Jealous, that's why y'all mock it. Get King K and y'all just flock it. Gluttonous, and I'll make y'all liars. Separate when I stay on flyers. Tread on y'all, and I ain't talking.
Alright, headphones are back on. So I can now hear Shin speaking as well.
Kill my team, I save your lives for our relationships are worth all you bitches dead.
Today. Oh, damn it.
What?
Apparently the new emotes you sent me are too big to go through the fucking emote slot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. You have to be apparently 112 by 112.
Well, not. They should. Like, I imported my fucking vector files without issue.
I have a maximum file size of 1 megabyte.
That might be it. Hold on.
too large, apparently.
Yeah, they're
No, you figure
they're 4.17 and 2.1, so they have to be sized down. It's my bad. I forgot about the file size restriction.
It's fine, dude. You don't have to worry. Come on now and test them in your stream.
I'm liking that, but I want to do a palette thing over here, which, where the goddamn shit are my adjustment windows? Hue saturation. Oh, I like that. Right there, drop the saturation down. Darken it a little bit. Throw a layer on top of here and let's do a color and vibrance. Right, that's new. What happened to... Oh, okay, the combined things. Interesting. Okay, wait, this should be specific to... Okay, so the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna duplicate this, turn this off, merge this group, select said group, and then do the adjustment. Something like that. How do we feel about that, Shin?
You know, I'm waiting for stream lag to stop. Looks demented as fuck.
We maintain. I've been wearing my sins like it's face pain. Put the gun to my head when I take aim. We be living this nightmare till day breaks. When the day breaks and the day's saved.
Hear my heart from willing arms, but they can't take my mind. A brand new start.
I am vibing with that shit.
Villainize me, irony through vengeance. I've been killing mine. I think I'll let the fire speak. I'm scared of what I strive to be. I've seen my past like time machines. I hear the chimes of death before I even start to write the piece. I'm disappointed, these different voices have gotten begging me to stop, like I've been given choices, been appointed God, but in the dark we all hear different noises. Trampled underfoot, I'll give them death, and those who live rejoices. Any weapon away, look how they lied to my face. Time and again, breaking the cycle of hate. I make them blinded by grace, silently pray. Tighten the rise with the grave. I put my crimes on display, right in the play. High left was mine in the grave. They wanna talk, but I'm finally safe.
What the hell? I guess there's not enough to dick with the hue and saturation for that. Either way, I'd say I'm pretty happy with this.
Men decide our justice, they will view our crimes through different eyes. We're all a slave to something, but our freedom is what we decide. I'm numb to who I'll know I'll be. The murder that I felt through time. The things we love will often be the things that cause our own demise.
Rip my heart from willing arms, but they can't take my mind. Brand new start I'm taking on. Vengeance is my right. I know your eyes on me, so I won't give you the time you need. Just whittle down your expectations. Your future's on the way. And I hope you're out with me. And I don't care how you feel. I don't care about the destination. Just hear what I got to say.
I know my hue and saturation stopped working, but
Looks good, Munchie.
thank you. God damn it. I'm gonna add a little bit of like shading around the edges, add a little bit of a vignette. Oh, not that. All right. Fucking hello? I don't know why keyboard shortcuts are only working sometimes. Okay, now it's working fine. That's dumb. Give this a save. I think we're done here, boys. Let's wait, I have a button for this. Let's export as. It is 3,300 pixels by 5,100 pixels. Exporting it a JPEG at max. Let's export a second one that's smaller. Yeah, that should be postable on socials. Oh yeah, this turned out great. Just for comparison, let's take a look at the
Original.
yeah, let's take a look at the original real quick. So we started with this and ended with this. That turned out pretty damn good.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Alright, let's see how it looks without all this bullshit around it. Let's see what it looks like at full size. Love doing that. I don't know why. It makes me giggle every time. So this is at 18%. 100% looks like this. Hello.
Oh, Jesus.
Nips. So yeah, it was pretty big. This will print well. Solid. Alright, let's head over to intermission. I think we're done for the night. Let's find someone to write out to and say hi.
Well, team on his life.
Hey.
Yeah, we didn't get a rating last time. We were good in, but he went off. Yeah, okay, he is live this time. Had to just double check. I have one viewer. One viewer. People were in chat all freaking the whole time. Where did everyone go? I'm here.
Great. It's not even that late, you motherfuckers. I love you. And I understand y'all have lives. I'm just being a shit. Don't mind me. Don't remember who that is. There's a lot of people I follow that I don't remember who the fuck they are.
Oh, I've had that issue.
Alright. Lambo's gambling apparently, so let's go say hi and support his gambling habits. Have a lovely rest of your evening, everyone. Thank you for popping in. I hope you liked the art. I will be back doing non-personal art Tuesday. Assuming that my children don't cause me to die of an aneurysm by then. Alright. Much love and appreciation. Bye-bye.